This is the tip off where we tip you off on today's NBA matchups. Gabe here is correct twice as often as he's incorrect on average.
There's still a lot of time.
Yesterday, Gabe called 4 out of the 5 games correctly. Just saying, those of you who are tuning in for real advice on which you can gamble, consider carefully what Gabe has to say. I'm right also sometimes. Gabe, what are the matchups today?
Well, tonight we've got 9 games on the slate. First game is Oklahoma City traveling to Philly to face the Sixers, where the Sixers are 6.5-point favorites. Oklahoma City will be without Nerlens Noel, and the Sixers still won't have Matisse Thybulle. If Steven Adams gets into foul trouble, this will likely be a blowout for the Sixers. But if not, I like the Thunder to cover since they've won 5 in a row and 9 of 10, while the Sixers have lost 4 straight and are 3-7 in their last 10.
So who are you picking?
Philly. Or I'm sorry, Oklahoma, actually.
Oh, I see. So it's kind of a toss-up. Well, you're going with Oklahoma. I'm going with the home team.
Fair enough. Sixers have been dynamite at home. Next, we've got Charlotte traveling to Indiana to face the Pacers. Indiana traveling to Charlotte to face the Hornets. It's going to be in Charlotte tonight. Indiana is still favored by 5.5 points on the road. I'm going Indiana here. Malcolm Brogdon is going to be out for the Pacers while the Hornets will be at full strength. But I'm still taking the Pacers. I just think their front court is going to dominate against the Hornets inside.
Yeah, the Hornets are going to sting like a disturbed nest tonight. Mark my words, Hornets. Pick them.
All right, next we've got Boston traveling to D.C. to face the Wizards. Boston is favored by 8.5 points. I'm going Boston here. Kemba Walker is going to be out again for the Celtics, but the Celtics have won 8 of 9, and the Wizards have the same laundry list of injuries, which includes Bradley Beal, who's again listed as questionable. Celtics.
Well, once again, our nation's capital is in dire straits. It needs all of the encouragement it can get, and I sincerely believe that sports is its only hope for redemption, particularly in international relationships. The NBA could be our mediator to world peace.
You heard it here. All right, next we've got Brooklyn traveling to Orlando to face the Magic, where the Magic are 5.5-point favorites. I'm going with Orlando. Karis LeVert is listed as out for the Nets, and the Nets have also lost 5 straight by 7 or more points. So Orlando.
Well, Brooklyn is looking really good to me, so I'm going to bet my bottom dollar on Brooklyn.
All right, next we've got Denver traveling to Atlanta to face the Hawks. Denver is favored by 8.5 points. The Hawks have won 2 of 3. They've beaten the Pacers and Magic during this recent stretch, while the Nuggets remain very inconsistent. Very good team, but inconsistent nonetheless. I'm going the Nuggets, though. Atlanta is awfully banged up, and Denver is pretty close to full strength at this point. Denver.
Now, all that glitters is not gold, and the Hawks are going to swoop down and take away the prize.
All right, next we've got Utah traveling to New Orleans to face the Pelicans. We're going to go, it's a 3.5-point favorite for the Jazz on the road. I'm going with Utah. Drew Holiday's listed as questionable, and the Jazz have been on fire of late, winning 10 of the last 11 games. So Jazz here.
I like the Pels' chances. I don't have a crystal ball, but I like the idea of the Pelicans prevailing tonight.
All right, next we've got Milwaukee traveling to San Antonio to face the Spurs. Milwaukee's favored by 7.5 points. I'm going with Milwaukee. DeJounte Murray's status is still up in the air, and the Bucks just beat the Spurs by 9 on Saturday, albeit in Wisconsin. San Antonio just doesn't inspire much confidence these days. Going Milwaukee.
Spurs are going to kick their butt.
All right. Next, we've got Chicago traveling to Dallas to face the Mavericks. The Mavericks are 9.5-point favorites. I'm going with Dallas. The Mavs are going to be without Kristaps Porzingis again, while the Bulls might be missing Lauri Markkanen. Dallas has been in a bit of a funk lately, but the Bulls were born in a funk, molded by it, if you will.
Bull. I'm going with the Bulls.
All right. And the finale, we've got Golden State traveling to Sacramento to face the Kings. The Kings are 10.5-point favorites. I'm going with the Kings. No Draymond Green, no D'Angelo Russell, among others. Likely means another lopsided loss for the Warriors. Kings in the finale.
No. Warriors are going to win. It's important that they do. We are at war, and our Warriors must win.
All right. That does it for today. This is the tip-off, where one of us is always right. Thanks for tuning in.